Hello, my friends. It is your boy Clear here, and today we have another live stream because I chilled the fuck out again today. Today, I would like to talk to you about cutting out the maybes. This is really what is landing for me right now. The fact that I have been putting so much of my time and energy into things that I kind of want to do. And so when I had my burnout on Monday evening, today is Wednesday at 11 p.m. here in Toronto. When I had my burnout on Monday, I just let myself relax, right? And I slept for 11 hours that night. I slept for 11 hours again last night. I've just been like in bed resting. And what I realized today, even deeper, was that I had been saying yes to all these different things that I felt like kind of okay about. These things I felt like I should do. Like coming here to Toronto, I haven't been here for about a year and a half. And while 4 of my closest friends in the world are here and I'm seeing them and it's fucking fantastic, I also have tons of people I know, people I've worked with once or twice, and then a lot of other friends who are kind of, are good friends when I'm in the city. But like we didn't really keep in touch when I was away, right? And it's interesting now being back and being like, okay, I have 7 weeks here, and what do I want to spend my time doing? And already I felt like it was just so packed, so full of all these projects that I didn't even have time for myself to really do what I was actually wanting to do in my life right now. And it just hit me that, look, I don't need to say yes to everything. And especially now as I'm in a space where I want to, look more and more like a guy. It's like, it's uncomfortable for me to have to explain myself to different people and have them ask potentially triggering questions. I would rather just be able to show up and have my embodiment explain everything for me. That's not going to be for another year and a half at least until that's going to really become easier for me, is my understanding of, testosterone and the transition time. So really just allowing myself to be like, okay, cool. You don't have to go out and see everybody. You don't have to make plans to see people. You don't need to go and hug people. You don't need to do anything that you don't want to do, Clear. And I'm like, oh, really? Like, I think that people pleasing can go so deep. And for speaking for myself personally, it has gone so deep that I didn't even fully appreciate how so many of my decisions were based upon how I thought I should live my life for other people rather than what I actually wanted. And just being okay with that, accepting myself for exactly where I am and just existing as I desire to exist. Is this landing? Is it landing? Cha, 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 cha. It's deep. And, I started my 20s being this young woman and wanting to sing and travel the world. And that's what made me feel like I was going to be enough, was being this artist. And now I'm at the end of my 20s, I'm becoming a man, and I don't have as much desire to like live into this singer archetype that I have been living into for my life previously. Do I love music? Yes, of course. I'll always be an artist. And really figuring out, what does that artist look like on my terms, not on the terms of someone else who I thought I was supposed to please, but on my terms as a non-binary man who is coming into himself and into his adulthood. What does it look like for me to sit back for a second and really live my life for me, and then come back around to my artistry as something that is an intuitive act of service for myself, rather than playing into this archetype or this life of somebody who I thought I was supposed to be in order to be loved. I'm just going to say it like it is. Where is that for you in your life? Are there any archetypes that you have been living into that you felt like you were supposed to live into in order to be lovable enough to be loved? My, oh my. It's very interesting. And I think shedding the female archetype has been very liberating for me. And, shedding my people pleaser archetype is something that I'm actively in process with in this very moment, my friends. How's your people pleaser archetype doing? Do you have that within you? What's your relationship to it? And where are places where it's draining energy from you still that you thought it wasn't? Because for me, that was coming here and feeling like I was supposed to see all these people, and also feeling like I was supposed to continue having sessions and building my music career in the ways that I used to be doing it. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I don't want to go back to the old ways that I was doing things. Just because it's habitual is not good enough reason. And my friend Fabi, who I'm staying with, really helped me to see that too. Like, she's giving me a lot of permission to just don't do it then. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. We were talking today about how she helped me years ago to get out of a very toxic marriage that I was in. She's like, you don't have to talk to him if you don't want to. And I just stopped talking to him. And that really became the end of it. Thank goodness. It's like we have agency. We have agency. And we can just do what we want to do instead of what we think we're supposed to do. I can do what I want to do instead of what I think I'm supposed to do. Okay? And watching how that is showing up in my life right now is absolutely liberating and fantastic. And now I get to move from passion instead of feeling like I was like chained to this duty that someone else who was the iteration I was before, the one I am now, chose for me. And I don't want to go that way anymore. So, yeah. And it's funny because as I let go, I had something come through that I was actually excited about in my music career, like really come through today after letting go of all these other things that were like, oh, maybe, oh, that's more than I usually get paid for it. So maybe I'll say yes, but I don't really want to do it. And the truth is that no amount of money can make me do something that I just don't feel comfortable doing. And again, right now, it's like my voice is in flux and I'm expressing myself in this way, with you guys that feels so good and whole and authentic and well-rounded and honest. And yeah, to be honest as well, like I'm really in a space where I just need to honor the fact that I don't want to be around people who I need to explain any part of myself to. It's been a lot of explaining and I'm just exhausted from it. So really giving my space to just not be in spaces where I'm going to have dysphoria cloaked onto me through other people's out loud perceptions of me. Oh God, it's good to just give myself space from that. And it's okay that I'm sensitive. I'm supposed to be sensitive like this. It's guiding me towards my path and my purpose. And I really do trust that. I really do trust that for me and for you. So whatever you're feeling right now is totally a-okay. It's a-okay. All right. Oh, my loves, I'm feeling crystal fucking clear. I'm feeling clear as day. And what do you think I should do right now? Go have a bath or get into bed? Bath or bed, bath or bed. I kind of want to have a bath. And I'm going to have to like scrub the bath out first. But you know what? Let's do it. Okay. So that's where I'm off to. Maybe you should go have a bath right now too. Just tune in. Anyways, my friends, I hope this video helped you to get clear and transmit your unique light. I love you so much. And with that, I am out. Deuces.